there is no bigger single problem, I think, facing national security officials in Washington than trying to figure out the changed relationship between Russia and China, the nature of cooperation between Russia and China, and what it means that we're seeing such an expansion of the Chinese arsenal.
China is now under Xi Jinping's modernization program, which is comprehensive, economic, military, new assertive political role, encompasses a drive toward numerical parity with the United States and Russia. There are ongoing crises. There's a war in Ukraine and a potential crisis in Taiwan. These developments, the system-level change and these drivers of potential escalation in a crisis, are eroding the foundations to strategic stability. My central argument is that the developments I mentioned, the system-level change, plus the new developments, cyber and outer space, the lack of constraints as arms control collapses, and ongoing crises are recasting the dangers of the Cold War period.
So we've had the demise of a series of treaties that was already happening before President Trump took office, but it accelerated during that time. I mentioned that New START, which was extended for 5 years at the very beginning of the Biden administration, has no provision in it for another renewal. Zig Hecker, who of course ran Los Alamos National Lab and then was at Stanford for many years, said in this same piece this morning, "I don't see Russia and China getting together on nuclear strategies. I see this as two bipolar." Okay. On the other hand, we've got a China and Russia who have talked about a relationship with no limits.
We're not entering an era where there will be new arms control agreements, per se, but we may be able to develop tacit understandings about norms.